the default discounts via discount preference. I'm sure that we were all using the discount preference, but it was in a different style. Now we have revamped it. So right now we have a customizable pricing way, the default discount option for individual modules via the discount preference, and get granular with your pricing. Perfect your discounts and bid over your clients. So how was this done? Let's do one thing. We'll go to settings. We'll close all of this. We'll go to settings and we'll see where the discount preference is right now. Under other preferences, you could see the discount preference. So earlier, that was not the case. If you click on additional preferences, you used to see this discount preferences. Right now, that is not the case. It has come under other preferences and the discount preference has changed. Now, earlier, how this discount preference used to work, and I'll explain. We were not having the ability to select the discount method for individual modules. It was just common for each and every module. It was very general. I mean, if I have already set line-wise discount for as the default one, then it will be applicable for both quotations, sales order, pro forma, delivery note, and for invoices, for every kind of invoices. Right now, it's different. We can set it individually for each and every module. So we'll work with three different validations here. For quotation, I'm going to give line wise, and for sales order, I'm going to put it as bill wise before tax, and for invoice, I'm going to put it bill wise after tax. If I'm changing it, I have to come under the manage section, and I need to click on submit. And yes, so the discount preference for a quotation was initially line invoice itself. Now I've changed it for sales order and invoices. Now we'll be working with quotations, sales order, and invoices. Now, that's another very important thing I have to show here, and that will be under forms. Now, you remember quotation, sales order, and sales invoice are the modules or the bills that we are going to work with. So under forms, I'm just going to see which all fields are enabled, right? So let's take quotation, sales order, and invoice in the same order itself. So for quotation, I think this quotation will be set as the default one. See, the discount method is enabled. So I'll keep discount method enabled for each and everything. That is the reason why I came under this form section as well. Now we have only a single form for sales order. Go to edit and you could see that yes, the discount method is enabled here also. That's again good. Now invoices. Let's just hope that the first form will be a standard form, or we'll be choosing that particular form to enter our data. Here also the discount method has been enabled. So submit, everything is well and good. The form section is also completed. Now we'll go to quotations. Now remember, for quotations, the discount method is line wise. So I'll be creating a new quotation. So quote, and yes, we have three different forms, and I'm opting to quote itself, the standard one. So I'll be selecting a customer. The status is in the draft state. I'm not going to go deeper into any of this. Now, the important thing, see, if you have selected your discount method as line-wise under discount preferences, which you can see under the settings module, you come here, and if you have enabled the discount method field under your particular form that you're trying to add in all the details, you could see the default will be line-wise itself. You can see the new proposal text is here, and now I can add few items. So for convenience and for better calculation, better understanding of this calculation, I'll be selecting 3 items. Yes. So I'm going to keep the quantity as one itself. And I'm going to put the price for each and everything in a very standard manner. I'm going to put it 250 here and 350. And then we'll be putting it as 400. So the total value, the total subtotal will be 1000, right? And you cannot see any discounts because I haven't given any discount. So we'll be taking the tax rate based on that, and that will be 5%. So we have the 5% of the subtotal, and which is 50. So the total amount will be 1580. Now, for line-wise discount method, I can give any specific values. Now, see, I can give it as 25. And here I'll be able to give it as 35. And I'm going to give it as 40. I'm going to keep it like this. So if it is a discount method where we are following the line wise, you can line wise for each and every item, you will be able to provide a discount, right? And the discount is the subtotal was this much, and the total discount given is this particular value, and we have calculated the VAT amount, and the total amount will be this much. So this is how the whole thing works. So this is how the discount process works for discount method line wise. And I can click on save, and this particular thing, this particular code will be saved. Now the next one is sales order. And for sales order, you need to keep in mind that the discount method we have chosen is bill wise before tax. So if I create a new sales order and I'm selecting this particular customer, yes, we already have a single form for sales order that is confirmed. And see the discount method. We have already set the default discount method as bill wise before tax for sales order. Now it is coming directly. Again, let me choose 3 different products. Yes. So 3 different products with the same pricing itself, irrespective of what the product is. I'm going to go with this particular pricing. Again, you can see the subtotal is this much, and we haven't given any discounts yet. And the tax value, everything is also calculated. Okay, but this one also I'm going to put it just as VAT. So we only have VAT at 5%. So again, the subtotal will be coming as 1050. Now, for specialities, I can choose this under the discount, drop down. I could select discount percentage, or let it be a fixed value. How much do I provide as a discount? Let's provide 100, right? Let's provide 100. So the total value right now has been changed. I'll come to that. See how the discount takes place. This is going to affect individual items, but this is not going to. The distribution is basically based on the number of quantity and price. Now, how does that mathematics works? It will be based on quantity into price, and we get a specific value, and in that total value, we'll be providing a specific discount based on the percentage here. So we have 250 in 1000 goes to 25%. So if I provided a discount of 100, the 25% of 100 is just 25. So that gets directly mapped to this particular price. See, it has been mapped correctly, and the values are also like perfect. So I told you, it is not directly depending upon the price, it depends upon the quantity in the price. So if I change the quantity like this, it's 2 into 250. Now the discount has changed 40, 20. So the entire proportion has changed. So like I told you, the discount, the way in which the discount will be getting distributed will be depending upon 2 factors, and that is quantity and price. And mathematically speaking, it will be quantity into price. So everything has been distributed properly. So that is a specialty. So if you're choosing bill wise before tax, now how will this particular tax be calculated? It will be, the tax will be calculated. You see the subtotal is this much. Then we have the discount amount. So that discount will be reduced from the subtotal. So if we're reducing this 100 from 1000, we get 900, right? So based on that 900 value, the 5% tax of VAT will be taken into consideration, and we get the total amount as 945 for this particular sales order. Now I'm not going to save it. Let this stay here itself. And we can come to invoice. Now, the discount method chosen for invoice is bill wise after tax, right? So if I create a new invoice, yes, I'm choosing the default form itself, and we can confirm it. Yes, the discount method is also mentioned, bill wise after tax. So keep in mind that if you once set it under settings, it will be default while you're filling out the details as well. I'm going to choose a customer, and again, 3 more products. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So I'm going to change the price. For our convenience, it is always better to go. For my convenience, it is better to go with this number, because then it'll be much easier for me to explain the calculation also. Again, you could see the subtotal as this value, that is 1000, and we have the VAT amount as the tax 50. So the total value is 1050. Now, the difference here is that if I provide a value like 100 for the discount fixed, what happens? It is 950 here right now. And for sales order, it was 945. So everybody will be wondering, what's the difference? Well, the difference is that we have set the discount method as bill wise after tax. So this is the total value. Now, we have 50 AED taken as the tax value. So how, even though I have provided 100 as the discount value, So then the subtotal minus the discount, that should be 900, right? And based on 900, if you're taking the 5% VAT, it shouldn't be 50. So the difference is that the tax will be calculated based on the subtotal, right? Not after the discount that we have provided. So it will be calculated based on the subtotal, and that will be 50. Now, from that total value, you will be subtracting the discount of 100. So we get 950. So that is a difference. So if I'm putting standard values like 1000 and a standard value of discount as 100, we'll be able to easily figure out the difference here. So that is the reason why I have structured it like this. So we created 3 different bills in 3 different discount methods. Now the advantage right now is we can set it like this. Now imagine a company where the discount method is standard, it's default for everything. But maybe at a point they want to change it just for a single bill. If we are using the previous discount preference that EalSuite had, then once you change it, then it will be changed for each and every module. Right now, that is not the case. It's only getting changed for individual modules. So even if you are changing for a single module, the rest of the modules will, the discount method for the rest of the modules will be remaining the same. So I think all of you got the difference how these 3 different works and how you will be able to manage it. That's the important thing. The way in which you manage it has changed. So I'm not going to save it. I'm just going to close so we get the warning message. Yes.